Hello and welcome to a new video. I'm sorry you haven't heard from me in a long time. I had some health issues, but I am now slowly recovering, and so I thought I'm showing you an experiment that I did this morning. I have mixed here a total of 300 grams of the Luminacast Gem Flow. It's a low viscosity resin from Dipon. Here I have mixed 90 grams of resin with 1.5 grams of the inoki from Octopus. This is for me a good ratio for doing the Larimar effect, Larimar or crackled ice effect. So, and I'm starting to pour this in the bottom of the mold. Here with my wooden stick I am spreading the white, and then I had the feeling that the layer was a bit too thick, so I took some out, maybe 5-10 grams. So now you see it's a thin layer, and then the remaining resin I split into 3 cups, whereas for the white one I used maybe only 50 grams of resin, and the other 2 I divided it then into these 2 cups. So here I'm taking out some bubbles, and then I have here already prepared from Octopus resin ink the color lemon, and I am dropping a few drops on top of the white. Now I want to wait a moment until it spreads. The red I'm using is also a resin ink from Octopus. It's the color strawberry. I'm giving it a final stir before I then pour it into the mold. And here I'm just randomly, as you can see, I have no plan. I just didn't want to do the usual puddle pours. And I'm trying to distribute what I have in the cup into the mold. Then the third color is the peacock. It's also a resin ink from Octopus. And here I'm doing the same. I just distribute it in the mold. You see, some lines are thicker, some lines are thinner. As I said, I didn't have really a plan on how to do it. I just thought, I'm distributing it like this and see what comes out. Then I have here from from ResinPro, the white metallic mica, and I added a little bit into this cup where I had 50 grams of resin. And then I'm slowly pouring this into the center, and then a bit outside, until I had maybe 1/3 still left in the cup. Then I added some more drops of red and of yellow. And then again slowly I poured the rest into the center. Here I'm doing some wiggly lines, and then the rest in the center. And then, yes, I added 2 blue drops. Sorry, someone at the door. Now I wait a bit until it spreads, and then I am swirling around the colors a little bit. I saw this in an older video from Pouring Your Heart Out, where Julie Cotts also swirled the colors around. I'm not touching the bottom of the mold. I try to leave the white untouched. I'm just swirling the colors on the floating colors, if you know what I mean. So the colors are still moving. Here, of course, I made a mess again. Then I am adding some crushed glass in the center. Unfortunately, you don't see how I placed them, and it could have been a bit nicer, but yeah, now it's done. Then a quick torch, and I will let the resin work. Here I'm showing you a quick time lapse. I did a swirl in the center as it didn't close very nicely, but I don't think it was necessary. The resin is still working. This one has a working time of 40 minutes, so I think it would have closed by itself, but yeah, I helped a little bit. Now I let it cure and I'll see you for demolding. So it's demolding time. It's a very unusual pattern. I hope that there is not too much white at the bottom of the mold. This is a mold that I found on AliExpress. It's nice because, yeah, something different instead of the usual round mold. And here comes now the reveal. Wow, wow. So you can see from where the white is, you have these larger cells, and the mica made this, it looks a bit like sun rays in the center. It's very, very beautiful. I really like it very much. I hope you like it too. Please leave me a comment, and thank you very much for visiting my channel, and I hope I'll see you soon for my next video. Tschüss!